Following a 6-0 win over 2 legs against AEK Larnaca, West Ham United are now in the draw for the quarter-finals of the Europa Conference League. So we're here to talk about the teams in it and what it could play out today for West Ham. It's like Christmas Eve again for the West Ham fans, as they see we've got frantically head over to Skyscanner, get some flights booked for what could be one of our last European tours for a long, long time. So how does the tournament work from now on then? So it is a straight two-legged knockout competition. There's no seedings involved, so West Ham can now draw any of the other 7 teams left in the competition. The Irons will play the first and second legs on Thursdays, the 13th and the 20th of April, which puts together a jam-packed 9-fixture month inside 30 days for West Ham United. So ties that are level after 180 minutes of two-legged football. It will go to extra time and then into penalties as per normal cup competition rules then. So the 8 teams will now be whittled down to 2 who will contest in the final at Prague's Eden Park on the 7th of June 2023. It is the most modern stadium in the Czech Republic and the home of Slavia Prague. So the draw will take place for the quarter-final and the semi-final today, so we'll get our path through. That is, of course, if we win the quarter-final, to see who we could possibly get for a chance to play in the final. So Sporting Director Mark Noble and Club Secretary Andrew Pincher will represent the club at the draw today, as they did for the last 16 draws. So we'll see whether there's a wry smile on Nobes' face, as there was when he realised we had Iron Appa last time out. So who could we play then? The 7 teams left in it. Oh, Anderlecht, who of course we played early on in our Europa Conference League campaign. Alkmaar of Netherlands, Basel of Switzerland, Nice of France, Fiorentina of Italy, Ghent of Belgium, and Lech Poznan over in Poland then. So let's run through the sides. Let's start with Anderlecht then. The Belgians defeated an Estonian side and the Young Boys of Switzerland to reach Group B, where they were defeated twice by West Ham, but gathered enough points elsewhere to edge out Silkeborg and FCSB, of course. The Brussels side then defeated Ludogorets in Bulgaria in the knockout playoffs before completing an impressive come-from-behind win over Spanish favourites Villarreal in the round of 16. What a game that was last night. Managed to edge it 1-0 in the end to knock out what was probably the bookies' favourites, Villarreal, to win the whole competition. A massive, massive upset, and fair play to Anderlecht. Then they changed manager in December, I think, and they seem to be currently on a resurgence. So moving on, Alkmaar are next at the Dutch title chasers. Have been in the Conference League throughout, defeating Tuzla City of Bosnia, Dundee United of Scotland, and Gil Vicente of Portugal in the qualifiers. Then going through Group E to beat a Ukrainian side, and then a Cypriot side, and Vaduz of Liechtenstein as well. Pascal Janssens' team continued their fine run by defeating Lazio of Italy 4-2 on aggregate in the round of 16, which did, of course, finish last night as well. So again, that's a massive, massive upset as Alkmaar get through, and Lazio, one of the favourites, are out. Next up, Basel then. The Swiss side defeated the Crusaders of Northern Ireland, Brøndby of Denmark, and CSK Sofia of Bulgaria in the qualifying rounds. Then edged through as runners-up in Group H with a matchday 6 win over a Armenian side. A second leg away win saw off Trabzonspor, I think I said that right, of Turkey in the knockout playoff round. Basel then came through a rollercoaster round of 16 tie with Slovan Bratislava of Slovakia to win on penalties and reach their 6th major European quarter final then. Fiorentina up next. The Serie A side snuck past 20 of the Netherlands 2-1 on aggregate in the playoff run, and finished second in Group A behind Istanbul of Turkey and ahead of Hearts of Scotland and RFS of Latvia. The Italians then thumped Braga of Portugal 7-2 on aggregate in the knockout playoff round. Vincenzo's Italiano's side are in fine recent form and continues with a round of 16 win over Sivasspor of Turkey. Ghent next. The Belgian side recovered from a 4-0 aggregate defeat by Cyprus Omnia in the Europa Conference League playoff round to defeat Molde of Norway and Shamrock Rovers of the Republic of Ireland at home on their way to finish second in the Conference League Group F behind Sturgeons of Sweden. Then they were too strong for Karabag of Azerbaijan in the knockout playoff round, and then dispatched Istanbul of Turkey in the round of 16 thanks to a goal from young Nigerian striker Gift Orban. Lech Poznan of Poland, their European journey actually started in July 2022 when they were beaten 5-2 on aggregate by Karabag of Azerbaijan in the Champions League first qualifying round to drop into the qualifying of the Conference League. Then they defeated, aside from Georgia and Iceland, and then a team from Luxembourg, what a run, to reach the group stage after finishing second in Group C behind Villarreal. They edged Bodo Glimt on aggregate through the knockout playoff rounds, then comfortably beat Durgens of Sweden in the round of 16. The Polish side have played 18 times in total to reach this stage of the Europa Conference League then. And finally, Nice over in France. Then Nice needed extra time to edge past an Israeli side in the Conference League playoff round. In Group D, they won just twice at Czech side Slovakia and home to Partizan of Serbia. But they did top the table with 9 points to reach the round of 16, where the French side Ligue 1 showed a more ruthless side in the last 16, defeating FC Sheriff of Moldova home and away. So that's the 7 sides we could possibly come up against in the Europa Conference League draw. We will find out a little bit later on, 1 o'clock UK time will be the draw. We'll see our path all the way through to the final. So that is very, very exciting, of course, as and if we get there then. So yeah, who would you like later on? Put that in the comment section down below. Thank you very much indeed, everybody, for watching. From me, come on, you eyes, and we'll catch you soon right here on West Ham Official. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.